Hello Mrityans, I hope you all are doing well. So we were discussing our third chapter, formulas and functions. In the first video, I had explained the basic functionality of how to create a formula. I had discussed the elements of formulas in Excel. So today we are going to proceed with the topic types of cell references. The cell address in the formula is known as cell reference. For example, A1, B6, etc., where A denotes to the column name and 1 denotes to the row name. With references, you can use the data from different parts of the worksheet. There are three types of cell references, that are relative reference, absolute reference, and mixed reference. Now, what is relative reference? When you create a formula, references to a cell or ranges are usually based on the position relative to the cell. When you copy or move the formula to other cells, the reference cell automatically gets changed. Next one is absolute reference. Absolute reference is used when we do not want to change the address of the cell on copying the formula to another cell. To make absolute reference of a formula, add $sign before the column and row number. Next is mixed reference. Mixed reference is a combination of both relative and absolute reference. In this type of reference, either row or column has to remain fixed. Excel follows the MedMaS rule to evaluate the mathematical expression. Excel uses this method automatically when a formula contains more than one operator. So let us discuss the practical concepts of this chapter, that are the relative reference, absolute reference, mixed reference. Let us discuss the examples. So here in the Microsoft Excel, I have written the examples of relative reference, absolute reference, and mixed reference. Now I am going to explain what is the relative reference. I have written the sales of the month January, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, and if I want to calculate the sum in this row, in this column, let us pause with equals to sign. I am writing the formula equals to name of the function, then open the bracket. After this I am writing the range. Range is from B3 to B9. Then I am press enter. See, this is the result. Now this is the column of expense, the expenses in the respective month. Now if I will copy this sum of the sale, if I copy in the expenses column, what will happen? You can see the reference is automatically changed. When I copy from this to this, only the formula gets copied. The reference gets changed. You can see it clearly from the formula bar. The formula gets changed with respect to C3 till C9. This is called the relative reference. When you copy or move the formula to other cells, the reference cell automatically gets changed. Next is the example of absolute reference. Let us suppose the months and sale values are same in this absolute reference. Let us suppose I want to calculate the 10% of the sales. I want to calculate the 10% of the sales. Now how I will calculate the 10%? I will write down here 10% of sales. how I will calculate it? I will use here the absolute reference. How I can use here? I will start with a function that is equals to, then I will write the address of this column of this active cell, that is K3. After that if I want to get the 10% of this, then reference is J3. After this I want 10% of this row, sales row, then J3 multiplies with the absolute value. I will start the absolute value with $sign L $sign 1. I am referring the absolute value with this value. I want the 10% of sales in all these columns. Now I am pressing the enter. You can clearly see that 10% of 1000 is 100. Now if I want the same result, want to apply the same formula for all this column, I will simply drag the columns and get the result. You can see 10% of 800 is 80, 300 is 30. In the similar way, we can get the result. This is the example of absolute reference, where I have used the absolute address, and get the 10% of sales. Now in the mixed reference, as the mixed reference was a combination of relative and absolute reference, let us discuss the example of this mixed reference. Let us suppose if I want to add 50 in the sales, how I will get sale plus 50? I have to apply the formula over here, like equals to sign. After it, I will use the absolute value of S3, then plus relative value of U. After it, the absolute value 1. I will press enter. You can see it is the combination of relative and absolute values, where absolute value over here is S and 3 is the relative value. U is a relative value and 1 is a absolute value. I am pressing enter. You can see the result. If I want the same formula for all the row, all the columns, I can simply drag my cell and I can get the value of it. Now the next one is cell references of another worksheet using copy and paste option. You can use the cell reference of one worksheet in another worksheet. You can see these are the worksheets. By default, we are having 8 worksheets in the single workbook. So in the first worksheet, if we want to copy this table and I want to paste it in the next sheet, can I copy and paste it? Let us see. Yes, I can copy and paste it in another sheet also. This is by using the copy and paste option. The next is using sheet reference. If I want to make any calculation from the first sheet, I want to take any number from here and I will do the calculation in the second sheet. Can I do it? Let us see. First of all, what we have to do here, if we want to use this, let us suppose if we want to use this cell of this sheet, we will write, this is address of 900 is B8. I will write B8, and I want to take some value from the previous sheet. First sheet, I will write plus, then sheet, I will write explanatory sign, and after it, let us suppose we need 100, C7. I will write sheet 1, explanatory sign, C4. Where C4 is 50. You can see 900 plus 50 is 950. So we can use the number from the previous sheet in the next sheet. Let us take another example. If I want to add this B10 equals to B10, and I want to add this value of this B10 from sheet 1, I will write sheet 1 explanatory sign B10. But I will get, it will add both the values. So like this we can use the sheet reference also. So the next topic is naming a sheet tab. This is sheet 1, this is sheet 2. We can rename these sheets. Like if I want to rename this, I will simply right click over it. Then I can write down the name 7th class. This is the name of first sheet. I can also rename the second sheet 8th class. Like this I can rename the sheets. Now if I want to change the color of this, I will right click on the sheet name and I can simply change the color of tab. You can see the color of the sheet is changed. Sheet tab color is changed. The next are the simple functions that you are going to apply in this, like average. If you want to find the average of the student, how you can find? Let us take one example. Want to take the average of these two students. How I will get the average? Simply I will write equals to average. After it I will write in it I5 and I7, I6. This is how I can calculate the average. If I want to calculate the maximum numbers between these two, how I can calculate? Equals to max I5 and I6. You can see I can calculate the maximum number also. In the similar way, if I want to check the date, how I can get it? Using equals to today equals to today I can get the date of today. So like this you can do the operations in the Microsoft Excel. If you will get any error like hash hash hash, this is the wrong value or error value in the worksheet. So that's all for this.